One of the main contributors to fall allergies is the ragweed plant. A single plant can produce 1 billion pollen grains per season. Ragweed grows abundantly throughout the South, North, and Midwest, and its lightweight pollen grains can travel up to 400 miles in the wind. Ed Neuzil, board certified nurse practitioner at Allergy, Sinus, and Asthma Family Health Center, explains how seasonal allergies are a year-round problem in Florida.
Allergy season here in Florida lasts from January 1st to December 31st. There is really no time of year that there may not be something that you could be allergic to. Doesn't mean you will, because we have patients that come in and they says, well, my symptoms are only in the first part of the year from February to March, and after that I'm fine. And that's great. So the fact that it may be just tree pollens works well. So for those individuals, maybe taking medicine the first of the year, and maybe by the end of April they can go off their medications and they're great the rest of the year. But for those individuals that think that that's only when they get their symptoms, they really need to start a little bit early versus waiting till they have symptoms to help diminish how they feel. Other individuals have some trees, maybe some grasses, then they've got some weeds, the old hay fever, then the molds, the cat, the dog. And for those individuals, there's not a time that they don't have something that could trigger it. Those are the individuals that really should look at seeing their provider, maybe getting some allergy testing, even considering immunotherapy, because those are the individuals that would benefit the most. Again, when we looked at colds, if this happens every time this time of year, whether it's in the summer or the fall, then it's probably not a cold. It's something that should be looked at as a possible allergy. When we look at when should I go ahead and see a provider for this, it's when it's no longer controlled by you with minimal amount of medication. For people that have more of a persistent symptoms for allergens, and we do check and we test for allergen triggers, the serum that we make up is specific for those individuals. They have their own vials, and this is actually a titration of everything they're allergic to. It's the actual pollens and stuff that's mixed up, is generally injected under the skin, and it's given on an increasing basis. So depending upon your severity, these injections will be given, and each time you would come in, you get a little bit more allergen until you got to what they call a maintenance level. And this is a level which was figured for you that's going to most benefit you without actually triggering symptoms. When we're giving allergy injections, I tell the patients that you shouldn't even feel any difference after the injection. If you're starting to notice nasal symptoms, any itching to the skin, any allergy reaction, it may be one of two things. It was either started too strong or we're advancing you too rapidly, and then we make adjustments accordingly.
And while you can't prevent allergies, you can avoid the allergens. We've included a list of suggestions to help avoid the triggers from the American Academy of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology as a web extra when you visit ASA's Fall Allergy Story link at yourhometownhealth.com.